The following presentation is brought to you by Discovery Education, leading the world of digital and video learning. Discovery Education. Connect to a world of learning.
Beware the sketchy side of Point City. A few years ago, this was the nice part of town, when D markers were the top-of-the-line pen. Now, it's a place where bad things happen and evil plots are hatched, especially here.
At last, my masterful modification of geography is about to begin. North will be east, west will be south, and the world will never be the same.
And exactly who cares?
How I, a creative genius, am expected to put up with you and your utter lack of imagination is beyond me.
Tell you what, imagine this. Dottie! See how creative I can be?
Whatever. It's time to realign the globe, starting with the point. 1 or 2 final adjustments, and phase 1 will be complete.
What a headline, if I say so myself. People love a good adventure story. Let's see here. Insert map here. She went the farthest, not most farther. Sled dogs always pull together, not never.
Never is right, Eddie. You'll never finish the paper. Once I destroy your front page and steal your precious map, I'll be on my way. Erasinator, hit the enter key.
You will be on your way to nowhere unless you can remember 6 little letters.
No, you get no attitude on this one.
You mean latitude?
Whatever. I'm the supervillain. You're the sidekick. You must always obey me cheerfully.
Oh, you want to cheer? Okay. Give me a D. Give me an O.
Oh.
Give me 2 T's.
You're really crossing the line, you know
Give me
that?
an I. Give me an E. What does it spell?
This is no time for spelling. Sharpoons, the end of the point, and world order.
What? Oh no, this is terrible. Miss Bell?
Hello.
Miss Bell, we have an emergency.
You've reached Miss Bell's automated answering system.
Huh? No!
If you'd like to hear all available options, press or say 1 now.
Options? I don't need options. I need tech support, Miss Bell.
To speak to Miss Bell, press or say 2 now.
Miss Bell!
To leave a voice message for Miss Bell, press or say 3
There's
now.
no time to press or say anything. I'm ruined. The system's mangled my front page.
Invalid entry. Please try again.
Stop!
Invalid entry. Please try again.
Ah! I can't take this pandemonium.
I'm sorry. Pendemonium is an invalid entry. Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
It's time for Pendemonium. It's lots and lots of crazy fun. The riddle is a mystery. We don't know history. Our Parker is a sneaky hack. Through us buzzing, he attacks. We save the world from being ruled by magically cruel. Penny sharp will crash the globe. Florentina tries to blow us. Serve some on Arturo's fun. He sing what songs ain't right. The roads. The plot is thick. The time goes quick. We're sharp as swim. We must begin. It's lots and lots of crazy fun. It's Pendemonium.
Buzz, front and center.
Arturo here, ready for my close-up.
Florentina present, primed and prepared for a glorious adventure.
Penny,
Here, Buzz.
there's no time to proofread the paper now. We have a world to save.
But Buzz, shouldn't we figure out what we're saving the world from?
Oh, good point, Penny.
Thanks. Ooh. Now let's see. Looks like a few things are missing.
Oh, these sentences are drab. Where's the flourish?
Arturo, can you for once stop thinking about flourishing something and remember why we're here?
Exactly right, Buzz. Why we're here and how we're going to fix this.
And where we're going. That's where my flourishing comes in most handy.
Why, how, and where? Burning questions all.
That's exactly right, Flo.
It is? I mean, of course it is.
Dark Marker stole the adverbs.
But Penny, there aren't any ads on the front page.
No, not ads, adverbs. Modifiers of other words?
Adverb. Word that modifies an adjective, a verb, another adverb, or a sentence.
Thanks, Buzz.
Adverbs answer the questions how, when, where, why, and how much.
Okay, that's...
Or to what extent.
Plenty. Thanks, Buzz.
And that's what's missing from the point?
One of the things, anyway. Also a map of some sort, and I've got a pretty good idea who's behind this.
How?
You can smell it all the way from the equator. This reeks of Dark Marker.
Our heroes can't seem to get past page 1. Meanwhile, Dark Marker prepares to embark on a journey that could result in global chaos.
Okay, I'm officially frozen. Let's go back.
Stop your whining. We must locate the pole at once.
Minus 43 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm stuck with a lunatic and his toys. I must be nuts.
I'm no lunatic, I'm brilliant, and I'll have you know that this is no toy. With this instant depolarizing relocator, I'll be able to move the North Pole to me.
And why exactly are we doing this?
If you must know, which you don't because they're only a sidekick. Since the magnetic poles are the reference point for all navigation, this gadget will render every map on Earth worthless, and I will be the center of the world. Literally.
So, you're gonna open up a map store.
Silence! Now, be careful with that map. It's Admiral Perry's direct route to the North Pole. Thanks to Eddie, we'll be there in a jiffy. Ha-ha! A westerly tailwind. Excellent. Start the engines.
First of all, sleds don't have engines.
Yes, well then, start the Sharpoons.
Secondly, didn't you forget something?
Of course I didn't. You, me, the Sharpoons, and a dog sled. We need nothing else.
How about dogs? To pull the dog sled.
Stop correcting me all the time, Racinator.
That's Dottie.
I said stop correcting. Now, a little something to throw off those pestering pens and Sharpoons. Go, go! Mush, mush!
Here's Dark Marker now. I've got to remember to put myself on silent mode.
I'm ready to recite.
Who said you were reading the clue?
Unfortunate for geography. I'm complete altering cartography. Meet your doom if you act quick. I've gone where the ice is thick.
Arturo, you're not reading those words correctly. Perhaps I should read next time, dear.
It's not me. The writing is faulty.
Well, now we all know what's wrong with this message.
We do? Most certain. Certainly. You tell him, Penny.
You're doing just fine, Arturo.
I am?
Yep, making adverbs. Really nicely. Look, I'll show you.
Set change!
No, you don't need to. Thanks. Okay, most adverbs are formed by adding ly to an adjective.
See, I told you I read the message correctly.
Right. Correct is the adjective, plus ly. That's how you read it. Correctly.
What a beautiful tool! It works well, beautifully.
Yes, Flo, that was perfect. You said it how? Perfectly.
I got one. Let's turn quick into quickly and get back to the clue already.
Nice job, Buzz. Okay, we need to add ly to some of these adjectives to figure out what Dark Marker's saying.
Ah, yes, I see. Act quick is act quickly.
You go, Flo.
Here's one. Thick, so ice is thickly.
That one's a trick, Arturo. Thick is an adjective here, not an adverb. It doesn't answer when, where, how, or to what extent.
Oh, I see two more. Unfortunately and completely. Completely altering cartography.
Ah, cartography. The art of making, carts.
You answered incorrectly, nitwit. Cartography helps you get from point A to point B.
Only maps do that.
What do you think cartography is?
I told you, the art of...
Cartography, the science of making maps.
That's why the map was missing.
Let's get him. Where do we get him? How do we get there?
The clue says he's gone to where the ice is thick.
Maybe he's hijacked an ice cream truck.
That reminds me of the time Jack London and I traveled into the frozen wilderness of the Yukon with only a hand-drawn map to guide us.
I sure hope this is a short story. Only 16 minutes left!
I'm sure you've heard of some of our more famous stories. The Call of the Wild, White Fang. It was very cold, though not quite an Arctic chill.
That's it. Dark Marker's going to the Arctic, where the ice is thick.
That computes. My topographical reference indicates that the Arctic region is under a thick ice cap.
Arturo, let's head for the ice.
One frigid landscape coming up.
Oh, why couldn't Dark Marker go someplace warm?
You can't hide from us, Dark Marker. Arctic.
It's so
cool.
Freezing is more like it.
Speaking of cool, check out those penguins.
Penguins? No! This isn't the Arctic, it's the Antarctic!
Oh, you just made that up. Antarctic, no.
Look, Crystal Brain, almost all penguins live south of the equator. That's the imaginary line that divides the northern and southern hemispheres. So we're south, not north.
Oh, oops. Snow is snow, right? One Arctic minus ants coming up.
Ah, now this looks familiar. I Let's say we're north of Alaska.
My internal GPS can pinpoint our location exactly, which is just north of the Arctic Circle.
Hey, check out the reindeer.
Maybe we're near Santa's workshop. Everybody look for signs of elves.
Oh, sure. Let's look for Santa. Have a jolly good time and forget all about the fact we have 14 minutes before total geographical destruction.
All right, we know we're in the right hemisphere. Now we just have to find Dark Marker.
Oh, good. How big is a hemisphere?
It's called teamwork, Racinator.
How is this teamwork? You're just standing there.
Do not question my brilliant plan.
Oh, yeah. Frigid temperatures, a sled with no hope of moving. Brilliant.
Now, another message cleverly written to throw those silly pens off my trail.
Oh, great. My correction fluid is frozen solid. Boy, the fun never ends.
Stop your whining and stay on course, and follow that map precisely.
Not until I get some hot cereal.
Mush, Racinator, mush!
Cereal, mush, whatever they call it up north. I need some. Now! You did bring us food for the trip, didn't you, boss?
I'll do the honors.
None of your theatrics. We're on deadline. Plus, it's freezing.
Dark Marker is always somewhere, but is he here or there? On a long line of 70 degrees, your demise is guaranteed.
You can't even follow simple directions, can you?
My, what a puzzling message.
Yeah, where are the adverbs?
All over this clue.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but Arturo's right. My analysis indicates not one single ly.
Not all adverbs have the ly ending. Here, I'll show you.
Set change!
It's too cold. Okay, remember that adverbs answer questions.
How, when, why, where,
and how much.
Right. Now let's look for answers to these questions.
Hey, I've got one. When is Dark Marker somewhere? Always.
Excellent. Always. One adverb down.
If always is an adverb, then never must also be one.
Go, Flo. That's two. Now let's answer where.
Where? Here and there.
And somewhere.
Wherever he is, we gotta find him now!
Now. Good.
I'm glad you think that's a good plan.
No, the word now. It answers when.
Ooh, now and then.
Right.
Not you too, Flo.
Two. Good. Two answers how much.
Very amusing.
Very good. That's how amusing it is.
You think we can get back on track now?
Boy, here and there could be anywhere.
Well, wherever he is, it's 70 degrees. So I hope we find him soon. I'm quite chilly.
That's not temperature degrees, it's longitude.
What do you mean, Buzz?
The Earth is divided into a grid of imaginary lines. The horizontal lines are latitude, the vertical lines are longitude. It helps navigation.
So what?
So, these lines are measured in degrees.
Ah, so we have to find the longitude that's 70 degrees.
According to my online longitude finder, the longitude 70 degrees runs directly through Canada.
That's not just Canada, that's Ellesmere Island.
No way you know that.
I'm sure Admiral Perry would attest to that too.
Unbelievable! Flo is correct.
Naturally, Ellesmere Island was where Admiral Perry's expedition, our expedition, to the North Pole started.
Oh, right. Forgot. You and Perry. Forget Matthew Henson.
It was a historic journey, but not very smart, I must admit. He followed a straight line north just to get there first.
Get where?
The North Pole, dummy. Everybody was in a race to be the first there.
Wait! North Pole, 70 degrees, that's it! That's where Dark Marker is.
He is?
70 degrees longitude. That was a line Perry followed, and that's gotta be the line Dark Marker's on.
We better hurry. There's only, yikes, 11 minutes left. Quickly!
I'll get it right this time, I'm sure of it. Which pole again?
North Pole!
That's fantastic.
Oh, that's great. Ooh, I've really outdrawn myself this time.
Okay, Dark Marker, we won't be long. Longitude.
These ice floes are extraordinary.
According to my cyber atlas, the Arctic is mostly a vast, ice-covered ocean.
We're standing on thin ice?
Much of the Arctic is covered by ice year-round. However, it tends to shift and break apart. Uh-oh!
Whoa!
What a great way to see the sights!
Okay, everybody keep your eyes peeled for signs of Dark Marker.
Those incredulously curious pens are following us. Get moving, Racinator.
It's Dottie, and I'm not the one holding us up.
You're not doing anything. How is it that I'm surrounded by stupid incompetence?
Yep, you got it. I'm stupid and incompetent. Now get a move on.
Silence! I can't think with this racket, much less mastermind things. All right, this will keep those pens occupied and lost forever.
A polar bear. Shh, shh. Careful we don't wake it. They're quite vicious.
Hey, how do you clean a polar bear's teeth? Very carefully.
That's strange.
That was a great joke, Buzz.
No, I mean my internal compass is registering some sort of magnetic disturbance.
And no sign of dark marker yet.
Impeccably timed, like some of us.
Yeah, Penny.
I think he was referring to you.
Who can think most better than you? Dark marker, of course, that's who. Farther north I go, that's where the lines meet. It's beyond compare. No LYs, no here, no there.
Interesting.
He thinks most better than us? I'm not following.
Right, because most better doesn't make sense.
No, a dark marker clue that doesn't make sense?
Yes, he's trying to use comparative adverbs. He's just not using them correctly. Here, look.
Set change!
You're gonna hit an iceberg. Thanks. Okay, comparative adverbs compare the extent of something, like this.
Good lesson, Penny.
I'm not finished. I work hard, but Buzz works harder. And Arturo works the hardest of all of us.
You can't be serious!
Finally, some recognition.
We just add ER to make it more, or EST to make it the most.
Ooh, I draw skillfullier.
Not quite. Arturo draws skillfully, more skillfully, or most skillfully.
Definitely most skillfully.
For adverbs with the ly ending, we put more or most in front.
Can we wrap up this lesson more quickly than this? We're down to, yikes, less than 6 minutes!
Okay, Buzz, what's our course?
The North Pole. What else? We just stay on 70 degrees.
I do wish it actually were 70 degrees. Perhaps I could feel my tip again.
Unless, of course, a magnetic disturbance changes pole position, which is what I'm sure Dark Marker's trying to do. Now that would be a disaster.
North Pole. Speaking of disasters, the polar bear is no longer sleeping.
I know what to do. Jack London and I wrote a lot about the animal mind, like the wolves in our short story, White Fang.
And since you and Jack were pals, you know all about polar bears.
Now don't display fear.
Oh, sure, no problem. It's not like I'm terrified.
Hey, polar bear cubs and their mommy. Can't we just pet them?
Are you insane? Mother bears will do anything to protect their young. We're dead. We're dead.
What now, Flo?
I would recommend that we leave first and panic second.
Arturo, get us out of here fast!
I'm on it. Something speedy. Aha!
That was quick. Anybody see signs of dark marker?
Negative, Penny.
Shouldn't we review before we go further?
Cue the film!
Okay, adverbs. Words that modify adjectives, verbs, and other adverbs.
Adverbs answer questions. How, when, why, or where.
And how much?
Or to what extent?
Good. Now most adverbs are formed by adding ly to an adjective.
Gracefully.
Creatively.
Annoyingly.
But remember, not all adverbs are formed from adjectives.
Always, now, then.
Here, there, somewhere.
Great. And last,
Comparative adverbs. More skillfully.
Most skillfully.
Pentastic, you guys.
Okay, ready or not, we're here.
And there he is! Hand over those adverbs, Dark Marker. You're finished.
Yeah, and the map, too.
Never! Racinator, fire the Sharpoons!
Can't. I lost my mittens.
So?
So? Ever heard of frostbite?
You don't need your hands! Never mind, I'll just do this too! Sharpoons, release!
Incoming!
Uh-oh, I don't see any adverbs.
Right, Arturo, we've got to make some.
Loud! Ooh, she sang loudly.
Fantastically done, Flo. Buzz, zap it.
Stand by for zapping.
Egads, the LY! Racinator, fire more Sharpoons!
Did I also mention I can't feel my toes?
That's because you don't have any toes! Move it, you still life!
Okay, I'll try. Just as soon as I get warmed up.
Ah! Useless sidekick! Sharpoons, release!
Incoming!
Look at that. 2 adverbs.
Where?
Right. Here answers the question where. 1 more.
We'll never find it. Never!
That's it. Never is when we'll win. Buzz, it's all yours.
Zapping adverbs, when? Now!
Blast! Racinator!
You don't have a plan B, oh brilliant one?
Of course I don't!
Luckily for you, I'm here. Sharpoons, release.
coming.
Slowlier? Hey, that's just insulting.
Slowlier is a comparative adverb. Sort of.
Right. Slowly is the adverb.
Dark Marker draws more slowly than I do, not the other way around.
That's it. More slowly. Buzz. Zap it.
Zapping commencing.
No! We lost! How can this be?
Shocking. Really? How can we get out of here so I can thaw out? I say due south until we hit Florida.
Give up your position, Dark Marker. You're through here.
This isn't the end of me. I'll always be back for more. You'll see!
Arturo, grab that map.
Less than 1 minute.
Next stop, the point.
Let's get this fixed immediately.
For dire emergencies, press or say now.
What kind of engine service has this many options?
Oh, there's my darling Eddie now.
But I need to get the map redrawn.
Quickly!
But make sure it's right.
Yeah, good point, Penny.
Thanks. Ooh. Oh no. My button is frozen. I can't replace my point.
Misspelled!
Uh-oh, here's Eddie. No time for a new tip.
I don't want to end up on the street selling pencils. This is gonna be terrible.
For technical support, press or say 87 now.
87? Are you kidding me? At this rate, the point will never recover.
Invalid entry. Please try again.
All right, 87.
Welcome to technical support. To hear all options, press or say 1 now.
This can't be happening. My career is going down the... Huh? How in the...
Attention. Attention. This is the automated system. If you are hearing this, the crisis is over. I repeat, the crisis is over. Presses will begin momentarily. Thank you.
Whew. I better calculate the downtime on all this before... how come nothing ever works around here? Misspell? Give me a pencil sharpener. Misspell!
Our heroes have rescued Eddie Tour and the Point yet again. For the moment, Point City is peaceful. But just around the bend, evil is gathering force.
Don't worry, I'll be back. Me and my magnetic personality.